Right into the neck. I mean, I'm Kenny's brother. You know, fishing keeps coming up over and over again, and maybe I'd just like to summarize as I think of Ken, he was a really 360 guy. He could turn in every direction and have amazing meaning. When I first thought about this, it was at church, it was a Sunday night mass, and I was kind of thinking, what do we say, you know? Is it until you lose something, you realize how valuable they are, and then you think, well, what a loss. And I remember when I was leaving church, and it just said, live a life filled with meaning. And if I ever had to end anything with Ken, as you've heard today, that would be it. He was an activist, he was a columnist for the Tribune. You wouldn't know these. He was just ordinary like us. You didn't know that the guy had so much depth until you started thinking about it, and as you see it today. So I think maybe one funny one, just one funny one, okay? No, and then okay, just one quick funny
you
one.
have to.
Yeah.
Ken was.
There's got to be one.
Yeah, okay. What? Ken was. Okay. Anyway. Maybe two things, you know. No, I won't say two things, but I mean, like, he found his great love in life walking along Waller Road. Well, anyway, 96 there. So I was driving a few years back by there, and I saw it was my brother. And I thought, what was he doing? He must be having a garage sale. Didn't tell me or anything. So I pulled over and said, "Ken, what are you doing? You putting up some signs?" And he said, "No," he says, "I'm not putting up these signs." He says, "I'm taking them down. Don't people realize this is against the law? You can't be having signs on telephone poles, and that's public property." And I said, "Ken, are you nuts?" You know? So as brilliant as this guy was, I look in the back of the truck, I see all these the garage sale signs. I said, "Ken, you been taking these all down?" "Damn right I have." He said, "I patrol the whole Wallerwood neighborhood, and you're not going to see any of those garage sales in my neighborhood." He said. So. But he said, if you want to know more about it, he said, you read about it in the Tribune. He said, I got an article in there, and you learn all about all the misdemeanors and the signs and everything. So that was good. So, anyway, with all the wonderful things he did, he had a great sense of humor. And I think if he'd want to finish the Norwegian thing, I don't have a drink, but I'm going to pick one up. But in Norway, unless there's anybody else going to speak, we would always end it with skål. Okay, here we say cheers. In Norway, we'd say skål. So if everybody can grab something, water, whatever, we don't care. No. All right, not anything at all, you guys. So anyway, we want to. Ken, I know you're down looking on us, and you've made us proud. We love you. We're all going to miss you. I know I certainly am with the fishing and all the great things we had. But in Norway, we go 3, 2, 1, skål!